G'day guys, my name is Jaden, welcome back to my channel. I'm at Bangkok Cinema Boom, it's hustling and bustling. Today we're going to fly BRUNEI Airlines Airbus A320 business class from here to Brunei. Now without further ado, let's head inside, it's hot. Welcome to Bangkok Cinema Boom, the busiest airport in Thailand. One thing I like about this airport is that the terminal is adequately air conditioned. It's always a nice feeling when you step inside. Another thing I like about this airport is that you see weird stuff like this. Today we're flying with BRUNEI Airlines from Bangkok to Dubai via Brunei. The first leg to Brunei is operated by an Airbus A320neo. Our connecting flight to Dubai, an 8-hour flight, is operated by a Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Here in Bangkok you'll find them in aisle L for check-in. For today's video I'll only cover the first leg to Brunei, so be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss out when I upload the second flight to Dubai. At Bangkok Cinema Boom, I was able to check in all the way to Dubai. We actually started our journey earlier today in Chiang Mai, Thailand with Thai Airways. It was under one ticket, but Thai Airways wasn't able to check us in all the way to Dubai. Therefore, upon landing, we had to collect bags, recheck them with royalbrunei. It appears that you can't check in with a self-checking kiosk, so we headed down to the business class check-in counter. We made it to check-in 90 minutes before takeoff, so it was quite quiet when we were here. Check-in today took a while. They used Gulf Air contractor staff here, and they weren't sure about the visa requirement for Hong Kong passport holders. It's actually visa-free, but they had to check for a while. A good 10 minutes after, we got our boarding passes, and the bags are checked all the way to the UAE. We haven't got much time left to check out the lounge. Thankfully, if you're flying in business class, there's a fast-track security and immigration at Bangkok Cinema Boom. So at the check-in counter, we were given vouchers to the Miracle Business Class Lounge. Now at this airport, they've got several Miracle lounges. Pretty much every Concourse has one. So today we're going to go to Concourse F, Miracle Business Lounge, just because our flight is departing from there. I've never seen more airline lounges than in Bangkok Cinema Boom. It's almost uncountable. For oneworld, there's Cathay Airways, Cathay Pacific, and Japan Airlines. For SkyTeam, there's KLM Air France, as well as China Airlines. For Star Alliance, you've got Thai Airways, Singapore Airlines, EVA, and Turkish Airlines. We just made it to the Miracle Business Lounge in Concourse F. This has got to be one of the world's tiniest lounges. There are probably 24 seats here, plus a buffet section. I do have to say, despite the space constraint, they've done well to put enough food and drink selection. But seating is definitely a massive problem here. A lot of travellers when they came in had the same reaction as myself. Wow, it's tiny. And you can see their face, it's funny. I ate quite a bit on my Thai Airways flight from Chiang Mai, so I'm not hungry just yet. I'm just gonna get some watermelon. I'll eat more when I get on board the flight to Brunei. Mum didn't eat on the flight from Chiang Mai, so she's gonna eat more now. And by the way, there's no bathroom facilities in this tiny Miracle Lounge. Before long, it's time to head to our gate for our flight to Brunei. We're departing from gate Foxtrot 3 today. This flight co-shares with Thai Airways, which really surprised me since they don't do baggage interline. Again, my Thai Airways and royalbrunei flights are under the same ticket. Here's our aircraft today, a 6-year-old BRUNEI Airlines, Airbus A320neo, Victor 8, Romeo Bravo Echo. So they scan your boarding pass when you enter the gate area, and then you have to wait here until your flight starts to board. They just call priority boarding for business class. Only Mum and I boarded. There are 2 more business class guests. They're probably still in the lounge. Hello. Welcome on board BRUNEI A320neo business class. There are 3 rows here in a 2-2 configuration. My seat today, 8A. The last row, a window seat. On your seat you'll find a pillow, but there's no blanket. It is available on request. I like the pillow cover by the way. I believe it is cotton, but it's so smooth. It must have a very high thread count. I'll now quickly go through the seat features. In front of you, a large touchscreen TV. You've got a seat pocket here. Another tiny pocket for your personal items. Legroom is fantastic. It's more than many other recliner seats I've sat. Every passenger in business has their own universal power socket. There's also a USB port attached to the TV. Underneath the armrest, you've got the headphone jack and TV remote. Thanks to the generous legroom, there's a lot of space between you and the seat in front, so you really need to reach out your arm to touch the TV. so it might be easier for you to use the remote.
Dilepaskan dari soket ngecas semasa berlepas dan darat. Penggunaan ngecas mudah alih atau.
The lovely cabin crew just came to greet us and gave us welcome drinks as well as a hot towel.
Would you get to have our signature drink? It's cucumber juice and with a hint of pineapple.
Welcome aboard Royal Brunei Airlines BI517 to welcome to business class guests, Royal Skies members, and guests from Thai International Airways or Ocean partner of this flight. I am Muhammad Helmi, cabin services officer. Our flight today is under the command of Captain Jim Elip, and the flight time is 2 hours and 25 minutes. For your safety, kindly place all hand luggages in the overhead compartment. For our guests in economy, you can place them under the seat in front of you.
Here's the signature welcome drink, a cucumber juice with a hint of pineapple. It looks very beautiful and presentable. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan with pineapple, so I didn't really enjoy it. But this is definitely a good one for Instagram. Now you might be asking, where's the champagne? Royal Brunei is actually a dry airline. It's my first time on board a dry airline. I noticed one thing about Muslim airlines, including Turkish Airlines. Because so many of their customers can't drink alcohol, those airlines come up with some amazing mocktail options. Before takeoff, the cabin crew also gave out noise-cancelling headphones. They're rather good quality.
And is presented to you amongst the sights and beauty of the masjid around Brunei, Jerusalem.
نعوذ بك من وحشاء السفر وكآبة المنظر وسوء المنقلب في المال والأهل.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Royal Brunei Airlines Airbus A320
For your comfort.
Economy class is quite full today, but in business, only 4 out of 16 seats have been taken. The cabin crew just came back to us one last time to take our meal order. Today they've got 2 options, a chicken or beef fries. She was a lot more descriptive than I am. She also asked after takeoff, do I want drinks and peanuts first, or straight into the meal? I like that. I don't think any other airline has ever asked me that question.
guests, we are pleased to announce that our RB Sky Shop in-flight duty-free service is now available. You are welcome to browse the catalog, which is located just in pocket in front of you. Our cabin crew will be delighted to assist you with any inquiries or purchases. Thank you for your attention and happy shopping.
One possibly teeny tiny little annoying thing about this seat is that there's an entertainment box, but I simply used it as a footrest. Mum's requested a blanket before takeoff, and here she is using it. I'm now going to show you the in-flight entertainment. There's no Wi-Fi on this aircraft, so there's only the TV in front of you. A rather good selection of TV and movie shows. The system is also very easy to navigate. Now for the in-flight map, it is not interactive. I must say, so far the service has been fantastic. The cabin crew were also friendly and approachable. The way they present and talk to us is very professional. First, they introduced themselves to us. When they explained the welcome drink and meal options, they were so descriptive. Also, the interaction didn't feel fake. It was friendly and natural. They're very good at what they're doing. The service has begun in business class. Mum and I, as well as one other traveller, are going straight into the meal service, and then this guy is going to have his peanuts and drinks first. The moment you step on board Royal Brunei, you see their branding everywhere. On their headphones, on the tablecloth, on the drink coaster, and also the pillow. It's going to take a while for the cabin crew to prepare the lunch for us, so I'll check out the lavatory before they serve me lunch. First impression, the lavatory smelled good, and also it looked very clean. It appears to me that the cabin crew attend to the lavatory after every single use. I found a Cahook. Can I also add, the toilet papers and paper towels are really strong, I like it. The crew just came back to me with my meal. Here's my starter, a chicken salad. Everybody has the same starter. The crew also came around with a bread basket. I went for a garlic bread. Butter was really good. There's a dressing for the salad. And for dessert, there's this chocolate cheesecake. The chicken salad was very delicious, I liked it. The dressing and chicken combo was amazing. The way they prepare the utensils and napkin is impeccable, and of course it's got their branding on it. Here's the salt and pepper shaker. So cute, I want to steal it. For the main course, Mum went for the roasted chicken. It comes with potato, gravy, and broccoli. Now this was almost a perfect dish. Potatoes and vegetables were good, gravy was nice with the chicken, but the chicken itself was too dry. The flavouring, however, for the chicken was spot on. Now here's my main course, the beef rice. It comes with string beans. Now this looked like a basic dish, but it was absolutely delicious. Sometimes, less is more. Everything was perfect, the sauce was good, the meat was tender, and the rice was fragrant. Finally for dessert, it was the chocolate cheesecake. It was very nice. The crew asked me if I liked it, I was like, duh. But I didn't say that, of course. To wrap it up, the crew gave us coffee tea, as well as biscuits and nuts. When they serve us coffee and tea, they would pour the milk in front of us, and would just say stop when there's enough milk. Now it's time to extend the footrest and leg rest and recline the seat for the rest of the flight to Brunei. The recline angle is quite enormous, plus you get so much leg room. It's one of the best, if not the best, recliner seats I've ever sat.
The good Brunei's finding temperature is about 32 degrees Celsius and subject to traffic control. We should be at around 5 minutes past 5 time. It's going to be Hong Kong, the rest of myself, like taking 5 with proper notes. And hope to see him in the future.
And just like that, we've started our descent into Brunei. Let me quickly conclude this trip report right here, right now. Our journey today started at Bangkok Silver Boom. You'll find their check-in at aisle L. I wish check-in was faster. The ground staff weren't sure about the visa requirement, but they were nice and apologetic about it. The Miracle Lounge was super basic. I wish Royal Brunei would contract with a proper airline lounge in Silver Boom. The rest of it was perfect. The flight crew were amazing, service was top notch, everything felt natural, it didn't feel fake, the seat was so comfortable, the food was also very delicious. Overall, it gave me a first great impression of Royal Brunei, and I look forward to my connecting flight to Dubai on board the Dreamliner. That's it for the conclusion today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment and share. Most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. Every Thursday I upload a new video like this one, so don't miss out. Thank you so much. After landing into Brunei, I'll show you a vlog of Dubai. And once again, for the connecting flight to Dubai, that'll be a separate video, so stay tuned for that. Right, I'll see you in the vlog. Bye bye.
Air crew is for landing. Terima kasih dan selamat datang ke negara Brunei Darussalam. Dear guests, this is a health announcement on Takeoff by the Ministry of Health Brunei Darussalam. All guests arriving into Brunei Darussalam are required to complete the arrival declaration form through the Blue Health application. For guests who do not have the Blue Health application, you are required to fill in the hard copy of the travel entry notice form. Guests who currently have rash and fever, please approach Port Health Authority upon landing. If you develop this symptom within 21 days upon arrival in Brunei Darussalam, please seek medical attention. Thank you and welcome to Brunei Darussalam. Sila duduk sehingga pesawat berhenti sebelumnya dan lampu isyarat dari kinerja telah dipadamkan. Terima kasih kerana memilih untuk terbang bersama perkhidmatan perkongsian kod penerbangan Diraja Brunei dengan penerbangan Thai International Airways. Semoga kita akan berjumpa lagi di masa akan datang. Terima kasih. This is Brunei International Airport where the local time is 5:09 p.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has come to a final stop and the fasten seatbelt sign is switched off. Thank you for choosing to fly with Royal Brunei Airlines and Thai International Airways codeshare flight. We look forward to seeing again in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Welcome to Brunei. So we're here to connect. So we're gonna head straight to transfer and security. This Boeing 787 is heading for Melbourne, Australia. It was a short 3-minute walk to security, and thankfully for business class, there's a fast track queue. Alright, fast forward to Dubai, UAE. We're staying at a Canopy by Hilton, not too far from the airport. We're renting a car. It was a 10-minute drive. We got a twin bedroom. We also got some welcoming fruit. This can be our supper. A cute little fridge. Inside you'll find complimentary water. Welcome to day 2. Mum already had breakfast. I woke up way too late for it, even though it lasted until 11 AM. When I drove to the hotel yesterday, free parking wasn't available. I had to do valet parking. Fortunately, that was complimentary. I think that's quite common for UAE hotels. It took them a while to pick it up though. I got a cheap car, so they're hiding it in the garage. We're driving to Dubai Mall. On the way I stopped by the Dubai frame, just so I could take a picture. I'm gonna go inside tomorrow, not today. We're just driving into Dubai Mall right now. We're gonna remember Coogee, that's where I parked my car. There's an aquarium in Dubai Mall. You have to pay to get in, but there are also some tanks where you don't have to pay to see it. For Mum's lunch, my breakfast, we're gonna have some Turkish food. Got some cash out of the HSBC machine. I like HSBC because quite a few countries I usually go to, they got HSBC ATMs, so there's no fee when I use my HSBC cards. There's a Chinatown inside Dubai Mall. We're now gonna head outside to check out Burj Khalifa. Where's all the water? So apparently they're going through a renovation. It's gonna last 5 months. For afternoon tea, we're going to have this tasty calamari. We're now back in Dubai Mall to pick up my cheap car. It cost me less than 100 Hong Kong dollars to rent per day. That's less than 20 Australian dollars, 10 pounds, or about 12 US dollars. We just drove 10 to 15 minutes to the Mall of Emirates. Our jaws dropped when we found out about this French supermarket. It's so big. Mum and I love grocery shopping when we're overseas. We just went back to the hotel. I'm now gonna go check out the swimming pool. For the second part of the Dubai vlog, I'll show you with the Royal Brunei trip report from Brunei to Dubai. So subscribe and click that bell button so you don't miss out on that one. Thank you so much for watching. A big shout out to all my patrons and PayPal Me members for your contribution to my channel. I'll see you all next Thursday. Bye bye.